Hi everyone, today I will be talking to you about some more of our kitchen utensils that we have. We get a lot of inquiries about what we use, where we got them from, how do we like them, what do we look for when we buy a product. So I thought I will start telling you a little bit about what we use in our own house and why we like that product or why we don't like that product and whether we think it's a good addition to people's kitchens. At the end, I will also give a rating of each product. So out of 10, 10 being the most, 1 being the least, and that should give you a good indication of what products I like and what products I don't like. The first product here is a apple corer. I don't know what brand it is, but it's just a basic apple corer. I do think it will most likely either be Pyrex or Oxo, because we don't move away from those brands very often. This is just a peeler by Pyrex, and this is a pizza cutter. So the first product here, the apple corer. I use it a lot more now than when we first bought it a few years ago. That's because I've never needed an apple corer. I don't do a lot of baking, and when I eat an apple, I don't need to core it. However, now that I have a baby, I have started using this quite a lot because I just give him the apple, I core it, and then I give him the apple and he just finishes it off. I don't have to worry about him looking for a bin or throwing it away. It's just ready for him to go once that he has finished the apple. It's a really good product to have. I think when looking for an apple corer, it's really important to find something that's good quality and that's sturdy, because you do have to use quite a lot of pressure to actually core the apple. And you want to make sure that this thing here is a decent size, because some apples are a lot bigger than others, so you don't want to have to just keep coring over and over again and removing too little apple at the same time. So this is a really good size to have for an apple corer, and it's very sturdy and strong as well. And not once have I thought that it might break. It doesn't move in any way. It's not flexible or anything. It's a nice sturdy product. So that's a little bit about the apple corer. This is the peeler that we use. This is one of the peelers that we use, actually. We have about 3 peelers in this house. 2 of them look like this and 1 of them looks like this. I never use this one. I always use this one no matter what I'm peeling. That's because this has a serrated edge. You will notice it's not a flat cut like this one. The reason I use this is when I'm peeling potatoes or an apple or a carrot, I find when I peel it with this one, it gets slippery, so the potato often slips out of my hand, whereas with this one, because it's got grooves in it, it adds a little bit more grip, so I can do a quicker job of peeling the potatoes in a much safer way. I have cut my hand while peeling a lot of times because I do it very quickly and I don't like to do things slowly. Some of you might not know that this bit here up the top, the little ditch, just a little fun fact, it's actually made to remove the little roots of the potato. So that's what that's for. That's a fun fact there for you. And this is by Pyrex. And another thing when looking at a peeler, you're better off spending a little bit more money and getting a decent one than buying the $2 ones that you can get from the store. So there's cheap 5 for $2 ones, and they would last, a couple of peels and then they would go blunt. But this one we've had for 4 or 5 years and it still works like it's brand new. It doesn't look like it's brand new with all the scratches, and we've definitely gotten a lot of use out of this, but as far as the blade is concerned, it's never once gotten blunt. And the third product is the pizza cutter. This is something that I use a lot more than I thought I would. I don't only use it for pizzas, I use it to cut dough as well. So here, what I like about this is it comes apart, so when you're washing it, you can actually easily wash this whole blade. And that's something I really like. That's something you should look for in a pizza cutter as well. If it's just one piece, then it gets a bit hard to clean inside here as well, and it can get a buildup of dirt or germs. So just to be safe and make sure that you're cleaning all the way through, it's best to just get something that's detachable. Also, if we make shakarpare or namakpare, you can just slice the dough. And when Mama makes parathas for Abu, when I cut them in half to fold them so that we can freeze them, I use this. It's a lot easier than using a knife. It's a lot faster than using scissors. And I think it's really handy. It's something I think most households should have. Out of 10, I think all these products I would rate this one. Before baby, I would probably rate this like a 4 out of 10 because I never use it and I didn't really see the need for it. But now that I have a child and he's using it, this particular product I would give maybe a 7 or an 8 out of 10. This one I would give a 10 out of 10 because it has been a game changer. I'm very passionate about kitchen appliances and kitchen utensils, so this has been a game changer for me. I love peeling vegetables now because of this peeler. So this one's definitely a 10 out of 10. And this one's an 8 out of 10 as well because although I use it a lot, I don't have too much of a use for it, and I can understand if you have a household where you won't actually need this because there are knives and scissors available, but this just makes life a little bit easier. And that was my little talk on these 3 products. I hope you enjoyed listening to it. If you have any products that you have seen that you would like us to review or you would like to know more about, please let us know. I'd be more than happy to let you know more about them. Give them all a try and let me know what you think, and thank you for watching.